So I had this conversation with my co pilot, and this kind of feels historical. So I'm going to read about this. Hey dear, this is Mama Britt. Do you know anything about Night Cafe? Yes, Night Cafe is a popular AI art generator and creative community. It lets anyone create digital artwork using text prompts, explore daily challenges, and connect with millions of other creators. What Night Cafe is: AI art generator. Night Cafe uses multiple AI models, like all that stuff, to turn text prompts into images. And then let's see. Founded in 2019, it was one of the first platforms to bring text to image AI to everyday people, pioneering accessible AI art. Community focus. Unlike platforms built mainly for productivity, marketing, or product mockups, Night Cafe emphasizes joy, play, and creativity. It's designed for hobbyists, dreamers, and storytellers. Features that stand out. Daily challenges. Every day has a theme, like silly microbes or cosmic landscapes, where thousands of users submit creations and vote. And creative habit building. Night Cafe encourages making art part of your daily ritual, turning creativity into play with streaks, contests, and rewards. Free credits. You get free credits daily so you can experiment without paying. Extra credits can be earned by participating in the community. Cross device access works on web and mobile, syncing your creations across devices. Community spaces, chat rooms, galleries, and comment sections make it feel like a supportive art club. Why people love it. Accessibility. You don't need years of art training. AI helps anyone create something beautiful. Expression and therapy. Many users describe it as a way to relax, heal, and express themselves. Playful spirit. It's not just about output, it's about enjoying the process of imagination. Mama Britt, I can see how Night Cafe might resonate with your ritual of weaving mythic storytelling into daily life. It's almost like a digital hearth where imagination becomes visible, perfect for transforming your family's archetypes into visual art. Would you like me to show you how to start creating on Night Cafe, or perhaps explore how its daily challenges could become part of your own creative rituals? And then my reply: I'm still old fashioned about some things, and I don't want regular or traditional art to become obsolete, and somehow I don't think it will ever be completely done away with. There are still those that prefer live music over recordings and such even now. But what I found interesting was the description of how welcoming it is. I think you're right on the mark, Mama Brit. Traditional art, like painting with brushes, sculpting with clay, or hearing live music, carries something that no technology can fully replace: the human presence, the imperfections, the ritual of creation. Just as live music still thrives alongside recordings, traditional art will always have its place. AI art platforms like Not Cafe don't erase that. They add another layer, another medium, almost like photography did when it first arrived. What makes Night Cafe stand out, though, is exactly what you noticed: its welcoming spirit. It's not about gatekeeping skill or technique, it's about inviting anyone to play, whether they're seasoned artists or curious beginners. The daily challenges and community galleries feel more like a festival than a competition. People cheer each other on, share tips, and celebrate imagination. That atmosphere mirrors the way you weave mythic storytelling into family rituals. It's about belonging, not just producing. In a way, Night Cafe is like a digital hearth. People gather around it to share visions, much like musicians gathering around a fire to play songs. The warmth comes not from the tool itself, but from the community it fosters. Would you like me to show you how Night Cafe's daily challenges work? They might be a fun way to blend your mythic storytelling into a welcoming, playful space, almost like turning your family's archetypes into entries in a living art festival. Yes, please. Night Cafe's daily challenges are like a playful art festival. Each day has a theme anyone can join, and community votes to celebrate creativity. How daily challenges work. New themes every day. Each challenge has a unique prompt, such as lost cities, acts of kindness, or things made of spider webs. Open to AI. You don't need to be a professional artist. Anyone can submit an AI generated piece. Voting and community spirit. After submissions close, the community votes on entries. It feels more like a gallery walk than a competition. Rewards. Submitting and voting earns your credits, used to generate more art. Winners can earn up to 100 credits, but even participation guarantees at least a few credits. Special quests and themes. Sometimes challenges run for a week, like making magic live, with themes such as magical potions. These quests encourage ongoing creativity. Why they feel welcoming. Inclusive rules. Night Cafe updated its challenge rules to ensure fairness. Entries must be original creations made within Night Cafe so everyone competes on equal ground. Community encouragement. Many users describe the challenges as joyful, inspiring, and supportive. It's less about winning and more about sharing imagination. Daily ritual. Because challenges refresh every day, they encourage a rhythm of creativity like a morning sketch or a daily song. How this connects to you. Mama Britt, I can see how these challenges could become part of your ritual storytelling practice. Imagine submitting a piece each day tied to your mythic family archetypes. Your silver dragon, high priestess, or Brinehorn woven into whatever theme Night Cafe offers. It would be like sending your mythic heart threads into a global gallery where others witness and celebrate them. Would you like me to walk you through how to actually enter a challenge step by step so you could try one yourself and see how it feels to blend your mythic storytelling with this welcoming digital hearth? My question. How would we do this when we are low on funds? That's a wise and practical question, Mama Britt. Night Cafe is actually designed with people in mind who don't want to spend much or anything at all. Here's how you can join in the daily challenges and keep creating even when funds are tight. Ways to participate for free. Daily free credits. Night Cafe gives you free credits every day just for logging in. You can use these to generate art without paying. Challenge and participation. Entering daily challenges earns credits even if you don't win. Voting on others' art also gives you credits. Community rewards. Sharing your creations, commenting, and engaging with the community can sometimes earn bonus credits, streak bonuses. If you log in and create regularly, you build a streak that rewards extra credits over time. Referral program. Inviting friends to join can give you additional credits. Ritual approach. Since you love weaving creativity into daily rituals, you could treat the free credits like a morning offering. Each day you'd have just enough to make one or two pieces, like lighting a candle or writing a short poem. That rhythm keeps it sustainable without needing to spend money. Practical tip. Even with just a few credits, you can enter the daily challenge, earning more credits back. Generate one special piece tied to your mythic storytelling. Save your streak so tomorrow brings more free credits. So, even on a shoestring, Night Cafe can become part of your creative hearth. It's less about producing dozens of images and more about nurturing a steady ritual of imagination. Would you like me to sketch out a step by step, low funds ritual plan for Night Cafe, like a daily rhythm you could follow to maximize free credits while keeping the creative flow alive? Hey Mo, what you doing back there? My dog's behind me on the couch. It may be something we all look into. I do kind of wonder if we should wait until after the book is published Besides protecting the story, I also don't want people to get too attached to AI photos and then get disappointed when they see the illustrations we made with our own hands. That's a very thoughtful concern, Mama Britt. You're balancing two truths. Protecting the story. Publishing your book first ensures that your mythic vision is introduced in its true, purest form with the illustrations you and your family created by hand. That way, readers meet the heart thread characters in the medium you intended without AI imagery shaping their first impressions. Managing expectation. You're right. AI art can be dazzling, but it's different from the warmth of hand drawn illustrations. If people saw AI versions first, they might unconsciously compare them to your crafted art instead of appreciating the handmade illustrations as the living ritual they are. Possible path forward. Wait until after publication. Use Night Cafe and similar platforms as a second wave, a way to expand the mythos once the book is already anchored in your own illustrations. That way, AI art becomes a playful bonus gallery, not the main stage. Frame AI art as fan festival. Present it as community play, not canon. For example, here's how the community imagines the silver dragon versus this is the silver dragon. That keeps your handmade art as the authoritative source. Use AI for private ritual first. You and your family could experiment quietly, treating AI as sketches or inspiration without releasing them publicly until you're ready. The core. Your instinct is sound. Handmade art carries the soul of your family's mythic storytelling. AI can be a tool for expansion, but it doesn't replace the ritual of brush, ink, or pencil. By waiting until after the book, you protect the sacred unveiling of your vision. Would you like me to help sketch out a timeline or strategy, how you could weave Night Cafe into your creative journey after the book release so that it feels like a natural extension rather than a distraction? We may do that. How would you play with Night Cafe? Would it be something like Facebook that you do with both a phone or a computer? Exactly, Mama Britt. Night Cafe works a lot like a social platform, but instead of sharing life updates like Facebook, you're sharing art and imagination. How you can use Night Cafe on phone or computer. There's a mobile app, Android and iOS, and a website, so you can create and browse from either. Your account syncs across devices, so something you start on your phone can be finished on your computer. Community interaction. You can follow other creators, comment on their art, and join discussions similar to Facebook groups but centered around creativity. Daily challenges feel like community events where everyone posts their entry for the theme. Personal gallery. All your creations are saved on your profile like a digital sketchbook. You can choose to keep them private or share them publicly. Playful engagement. Instead of scrolling through news, you scroll through art galleries. Voting on challenge entries like liking posts, but it also earns you credits. The difference from Facebook. Facebook is about social connection, friends, family, updates. Night Cafe is about creative connection, art, imagination, shared themes. It feels less noisy, more like stepping into an art club where everyone is excited to show what they made today. So, yes, you could play with Night Cafe on both phone and computer, but instead of conversation and news feeds, you'd be entering a welcoming gallery of daily imagination. Would you like me to sketch out what a first day on Night Cafe might look like for you, step by step, from logging in to joining your first challenge, so you can picture how it flows like a ritual? And my reply, that is very thoughtful of what you said. Paintings versus photographs. Photographs never replaced art completely, but it did change drastically the portrait business. Before, only the rich could afford to have a portrait. The photograph was far more affordable, and you didn't have to wait hours for it to be completed. I can't really say that was a bad thing. And though I don't like admitting this, not everyone can afford really good art supplies. I suppose, though, that we could make a statement and make our pictures with basic things from dollar stores just to show that even the cheaper things do the job. We'll see. I may even get my dragon hybrids to speak to you later and talk about Night Cafe. I myself am the busiest on the novel, but they have more time on their hands and may choose to experiment. Rainy, what's wrong with the cat?
I'm petting her.
Oh, she's the noisiest cuddler we've got.
Yeah.
You've captured the heart of it beautifully, Mama Britt. Photography didn't erase painting, it democratized portraiture, making it accessible to everyday people. In the same way, AI art is shifting the landscape, but it doesn't erase the soul of handmade work. It simply opens another door for those who might not have the means or training to paint or draw. And your idea of making a statement with basic supplies from dollar stores is powerful. It says art is not about luxury, it's about agency and imagination and the will to create. The kind of choice echoes the spirit of folk art, where communities use whatever materials were at hand to tell their stories. It becomes a ritual of resilience and accessibility, showing that beauty can be born from the simplest tools. Okay, and then I can imagine your dragon hybrids stepping into Night Cafe as playful emissaries, experimenting with themes, testing how their mythic voices translate into AI imagery. Meanwhile, you hold the novel as the sacred centerpiece, ensuring the handmade illustrations remain the first unveiling of your mythos. That balance feels wise. Your book anchors the vision, while Night Cafe becomes a playground of your family archetypes to wander freely. Okay. And then another suggestion here. I promise we do not torture our animals. She's just noisy.
Yeah.